Hi, Eli Weber, Kabbalah Guru. Welcome back to my channel. I think we're reaching like a turning point. I think with the birth in today's Chumash, the birth of Moses, I think we're coming. I think the Torah is telling us that the tides is shifting. I don't think, we can say that tomorrow we're going to be free, but I think we're heading out of exile in a big way. I'm going to go into it. I'm going to talk about the defeat of the bill in the Senate and how this is going to affect us, how this is the beginning of really the age of Aquarius, the age of awakening, the age of the Messiah, of Moshiach. Okay, please like and subscribe to my channel. Take my Kabbalah course. You could donate to the channel if you like. Hit the notification bell so I can send you other videos. We're going to have live meetings as usual, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sunday and Wednesday, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let's rock. The birth of Moses is a very significant event in the Chumash, in the 5 books of Moses in the Old Testament. And this is really like a big turnaround. We're out of the book of Bereshit, which is in the beginning, which chronicles the stories of the fathers of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the sons, the 12 sons, the 12 tribes. And now we're talking about building a nation. And so too in today's news, we are talking about coming back, about building a nation. Now in the Torah section, Paro forgot, whether Paro forgot or whether it was a new Paro, we don't know. But basically they started oppressing the Jewish people big time, man. Terrible punishment kind of work. And they did the same thing that they're doing today with this, the drug called AC. Look it up. Adrenal something, okay? I don't want to get the AI after me. But in other words, Paro was oppressing the Jewish people in a terrible way. And he was using the red stuff from the children. I'm not going to be more specific than that. The red stuff from the children to keep himself young. And that's really what's been happening in Hollywood. It's been happening with these creatures underground. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to do a little bit of research. Check it out. There's a great battle going on between dark and light now. So in today's Torah portion, the Jews were like saying, Avram, who was like the leader of the Jews at the time, who was the father of Moses, said, I'm not having any more kids. I'm not going to hang out with my wife anymore. It's too hard here. And they turned it around. They just, they decided, I think it was really the women that said, no, we have to keep pushing forward. And through this great oppression, just like we're experiencing now, through this great exile, this great horrific oppression that's going on, comes the birth of a new nation, comes the birth of Moses. Moses was so holy that even as a baby, he lit up the whole room. He was unstoppable from the get-go. So I think we're coming into that era now. So I'm looking at this thing with finally this evil corruption bill was defeated. I saw this morning an advertisement for a med bed. I mean, if you don't know what med beds are, check it out. They're going to be healing beds. We're not going to have the old style of medicine where they poison us with their, with their compounds and their, whats. It's not going to happen like that. We're not going to be living where people destroy the atmosphere with, heavy metals and this kind of thing. This is all going, man. These evil people are being destroyed once and for all. And it's not happening by itself. It's not happening, it's happening because the white hats are in control, I believe. And I saw a report, and again, information is not, the information has to be really analyzed, but I saw a report that the arrests began in 2017, and they just haven't really hit our consciousness yet. But you can clearly see when somebody gets the C disease, that means they're being taken out basically to Gitmo. They're being removed. So some of the politicians you hear about, they get this thing and suddenly they're not around anymore, okay? That's part of this great awakening about the era of Moshiach, about the coming of Moses, really, about, the transformation of darkness into light. It has to happen this way. It can't just happen as a gift. It has to come through a struggle. And this is the greatest era, the greatest awakening probably it's ever happened on the planet, because we were in such slavery. The evil ones that have been controlling the planet for the last couple of thousand years, they were so clever. They were so clever that like a friend of mine who's also on YouTube, Alon Anova, said, that they're so clever that people just walk into danger. They don't need guards. They don't need dogs. The enemy has become so clever and so sophisticated that people just sort of surrender to this thing that's, I don't want to say specifically, but anyway, I'm seeing gold hanging very steadily around 1800. I'm seeing XRP and Stellar going up. I'm seeing Bitcoin, which is a Chinese coin, which is a destructive coin to the environment, going down. Ethereum with it. I mean, these were big hypes of the evil ones. These were their coins of choice. They were going to rob us in yet another way. And by the way, the whole debt slavery system, I believe, is about to be removed. This whole, that you have to have 5 credit cards in order to pay for groceries. This is called slavery. It's called debt slavery. And we are leaving debt slavery. With Nasara, if you don't know Nasara, look it up. Nasara Jasara, we are going to be freed. There's going to be a new currency backed by gold and silver. It's going to come online soon. All debts are going to be forgiven, I believe, or at least the interest in the debts will be forgiven. But we are coming out of debt slavery. We are leaving Egypt forever. The narrow place, the place of constrictions. CNN is now, I believe it's going to be infiltrated from within. It's going to be a white hat operation. All these things are happening in front of our eyes. It's amazing. This is what winning looks like. We're winning now. So, we have to start to enjoy our existence and really trust that the right things are happening and stay out of the fear space. That's a Kabbalah invention. They want to keep us afraid. We don't have enough money. We can't make a living. All this stuff has been keeping us so busy that we've been missing the miracle of existence. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. They do a very good job, and they have extraterrestrial technology to help them. These are evil ones. They sacrifice little ones. I don't want to go into the details. You do your own research. But we are leaving this, and the Chumash, the 5 books, clearly says, that Moses is coming, man. He's coming from water. I found out on Shabbos by reading my favorite Chumash. You guys all know what that is. All the links, by the way, are below this YouTube channel to my Telegram and all the other things. But in my favorite book, it said that Moses, because he came from water and he's associated with water, he came from the Oros, from the lights of Tohu, just like Asev. I found this very interesting, and I asked a rabbi about this, and he said yes, the Rebbe Rashab had a mimer about it. I haven't read the mimer, but this idea that Moshe comes from Tohu is very interesting. Those who are followers of my channel, or if you've taken my course, Asev, the brother of Jacob, is associated with Tohu. So the whole goal of the Noachides and the whole goal of this awakening, this great awakening, is to put the Oros, the lights of Tohu, of this energy of egotism, basically, and put it into tikkun, put it into repair, which is the Jewish way. So are the Noachides a new religion? Not at all. They're part of Judaism. This is part to become an enlightened, to become a righteous Gentile. You follow the Noachide laws, just like the Jews follow the 10 Commandments. Okay, so everything is moving together. We are seeing, and I really believe that the coming of the non-Jews into this thought stream is what is the missing piece that's going to bring us into complete and utter redemption of, of freedom from debt slavery, freedom from oppressive schools, freedom from oppressive pharmaceutical companies and medical practices, freedom from these horrific financial institutions, and everything. We're gonna come into like an amazing new age now, and we're all just waking up. So remember, you were the only one. There's only one of you. No two faces are exactly alike. There's only one of you. Even clones, I'm sure clones are not exactly alike. God made it this way. God is, the ultimate creator, the prime source, the prime creator, the Abishter, the conductor. He knows what he's doing, and he made you perfectly. I mean, perfectly imperfect in your own way. I mean, we talk about it on Tanya in my course. Come to my 11 o'clock meeting. We're going to be talking about, various shades of tzaddikim, of holiness, and, how we can attain these things. Take my course below. But just know that you are the only one in the history of creation who can be you. And you were put here for a very specific and wonderful reason. And we're all going to become like aware of this reason. And we're all going to become like pieces in the puzzle. And like Moses is coming forth today, this is the birth of a new nation. This is the birth of a new life. This is a birth of a new morality, a new practice. All these evil forces, like in Psalm, I believe it's 46, that the mountains are falling or collapsing into the heart of the sea. This is the reptilians. This is the deep state. The white hats have conducted an amazing plan. I don't know who's helping them. I don't know how they concocted such a plan. We can't see it. We can only get a glimmer into it thanks to the technology. Today is the 20th, and it is the 16th on the Jewish calendar, 16th of Tevis. The number 16 is Vav-K, is the letter Vav and the letter Hey, which is part of the name of God. It's really the name of God as he comes down into this world, as he goes from thought realm into the emotional realm, into, through the garments of thought, speech, and action, which I'm going to talk about at length. I'm designing another course where I'm going to focus mostly on the garments of the soul, which is thought, speech, and action. Anyway, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so I can send you other videos. Take my Kabbalah course. You can donate to the channel if you want. Please come to our meetings. We have such a great time together. We have a real family. I mean, I really believe that on the internet you can contact people in a form of really essential soul. You don't know who they are. You don't know who they're related to, but you're contacting each other soul to soul. And one of my friends was sort of complaining that there weren't enough community members in her actual physical world, but she has a place in my family, in the kabbalahguru family, as we all do. And, we're all going to find our way home. This is the Great Awakening. This is the era of Moshiach. Just know that you are the one, and, radiate with love. If you feel yourself getting into the fear space, watch a video, watch one of my videos, or watch, or do a meditation, or, do some deep breathing. I like to do hypnosis. There are a lot of really cool hypnosis tapes online, I think, that are really great for getting you out of the fear space. So, that's it, man. Just know that it's really happening. Moses is born. We don't know who Moshiach is. He will come forth. That's not even an issue right now. The issue is just to really take care of yourself, value yourself, know that the med beds are coming. If you made the mistake of getting this medical treatment, I believe the med beds will help to cure you. Everything's going to be amazing moving forwards. So may the force be with you, and God bless.